Hello, everyone. Come on in. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're a day late, but that's okay. We are going to be doing a cutie today, and I am so disorganized. I'm sad that I won't be going back to the mountains for several months, but I'm almost happy I'm not going back to the mountains for several months because maybe I can get myself together. This is what we're doing. We're using 6x6. So if you've got 6x6, especially if they are one-sided, this will be a great make, I think, for you. So come on in, grab something to drink, have a seat. A lot's going on. I kind of need your help. I need your advice. I have been contacted about people wanting to subscribe to every month next year in the journal, even if the prices go up. I think the price is going to go up to $75, and that does not include shipping. Then I think I'm going to have something in the $25 range that's going to be a kit, will not have a journal. But I'm trying to figure out if I want to put the pages in there for you to create your own journal. I'm tossing that idea around. I want it to be different from this year in that I'm not going to put out a journal kit and show you what it is and then leave it up to you as to if you want to purchase it. Because I have somebody that loves the element of surprise, has committed to the entire year next year. And so I'm thinking that I want it to be more of a subscription. So I really would appreciate your feedback with that. I'm trying to simplify it for you and for me, but with a subscription, it's going to be more of a surprise. Which I think is exciting because you're not really going to know what you're getting. But this year you really didn't know what you were getting either because there were several people that subscribed the entire year and didn't know what they were going to get until they saw it. So yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to go about it. I'm trying to figure, should I do it on Patreon where you sign up to Patreon? There's no fee for you to sign up to Patreon, and then you pay every month and it just comes in the mail at a certain time. But then there may be people that don't want to go through the hoops of Patreon, so that's not going to work for them. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. So, if anybody out there has any suggestions, can you just let me know? You can message me through Etsy. You can leave me a comment. I'm mulling it over and I'm trying to find the best way for you and for me. So if you have any ideas, or if you're a Patreon member and you enjoy that, or if you have a Patreon and that works really well for you, can you just let me know? Anyway, all right, all the balls are up in the air and none of them are coming down. So to be continued, but let's get on with this is why you're here. So let's do this. So it's 6x6 pads. This just happened to be Christmas because if you saw Friday's post, then you saw there was a grabby box, and I got into that for this. So cute little, you might want to call it a folio, whatever. It is controlled, and what I mean by that is it's not stuffed, and it's not stuffed because of postage. So if you make this or if you win this, you're going to have to stuff it yourself, but that's half the fun. So look at that. Isn't that cute? And then because I had this, I put it on there, Merry Christmas. So when you open this up, you have a belly band here. And this is going to go out without a tag. I'm sorry, but it is because it just adds weight, and weight is money. So this will need a tag, which you can make. Flip this up, there's your index card. Flip this up, and there's your index card, and here's a pocket. So if you wanted Happy Mail, how great would this be for Happy Mail? If you wanted a teacher's gift or a gift for a friend and you wanted to put a gift card in here, a coffee card, anything like that, perfect for that. So let me know what you think about this, but I hope you love it. It is easy, but I didn't write down any of the measurements, so we're going to kind of have fun with this. I happened to find this pad. I've had this pad for a while. Love that paper, but I know it gives off, that's a scrap, I know it gives off a terrible glare. So we did use one of these. This is going to take two because this is, you know, it shouldn't take two. This should go right in half. It should just take one page. So we need an outside. Let me put this away because I know that will give anybody the glare off of here just a headache. Something a little bit more, maybe this would be cute. This was trees. I'm trying to think of where I got this. Like most things that I have, maybe we'll just do another one like this. Like most things that I've had this for quite a while, and because it is Christmas, I think this was a Hobby Lobby purchase. Pretty sure, because I don't have the cover, but I'm pretty sure this was Hobby Lobby. You can see, I mean, it's pretty. So I think we're going to we'll use this for the cover, we'll use this for the inside, and it should take just one. And maybe this one. All right. Let's see what we've got. So I don't know if we'll use this. This is a scrap. I kept it out thinking, well, it's a scrap. Let's use it. So let's see if this is going to work for us. So we're going to score this one. It is a 6x6. We're going to score it at 3 because we want to fold it in half. If you're going to make yours thick, you might want to think about scoring like at 2 7/8 and then flip it 2 7/8 so you'll have a little 1/4 inch spine right here, depending upon how thick you want it to be. As you can see, I didn't use a belly band. I didn't use anything to close this up. But if you're going to pack yours with goodies, you might want to consider making a belly band or getting just a really pretty ribbon and tying that shut. So we're going to fold this in half. We scored it. You can punch your corners if you want, round them. I did round my corners on the other one. I did that after I put the index cards on. So we'll just burnish that. And then the next thing you're going to do is your little flips here. And I think, let's go ahead, we're going to cut this just right in half, which is going to be 3. I know we're going to have to trim it because that's not going to work. It's going to come over our fold. It as you get bulk, you can see just a little bit there. So you're going to have to trim it down. So we're going to trim this down maybe 1/8. We're going to go for, yeah, about 1/8. And then we're going to trim the other side as well. So we're going to go like right. It was so nice in the mountains. It was in the 30s at night and in the 60s and low 70s during the day. It was so beautiful. And then we come back here and it's warm again. Supposed to get cool next week and stay that way. But come on, we are in November. I've had enough of heat. Don't want any more. So now you're going to get your index card, or you're going to get your scoreboard again. you're going to score the tops of these two at 1/2 inch. That's what I used. You can flip your measurements to be whatever you want them to be, but this worked for me. So 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and it's kind of whatever you get, but you'll see it's going to work. It will work. So now we're going to turn this down. That's not right. You're off by, that's what I get for just scoring the one time. Didn't like it. I don't think that's right. Maybe it is. Yeah, it might be. I'm gonna fold it, and then I'm gonna fold it on itself again. There we go. And then you're gonna see what's gonna happen is this is gonna go here, just like that. You're gonna flip this up. Okay, let's just take care of this right now. So get your glue out. You're gonna put a little bit of glue. You can use your tape. You can do your tape runner, your score tape. If you want to ink, you can ink. And we're gonna just put this just along the top like that. As close to the outside edge as you can get, because we don't care about this by the, we don't care about the part by the spine or the fold. We only care about this outside part here because you don't want to run into an issue when you close this. And I can see I'm like over by just the tiniest hair, but it's okay. So then we're going to lift this up and we're going to get our index cards and we are going to glue this on. So you can glue it on before you glue this in. We'll do that with the next one. The process is the same. It doesn't matter. It's just kind of how your brain works. So we'll get this on. And you want to make sure that you don't, put it this way. You want to make sure that you don't go over your fold line because you know you're going to be in trouble if you do. And we didn't. That folds. Then we're going to cut this. And it might be, I think on the first one I did, you know, I did it yesterday after we got home. You know, it's a 3.5-hour drive, and I drive. So, you know, I knew I had to get up here and I had to come up with an idea. And so I did not write down the measurements. I did not write down the process. And so I don't remember if I did my index card before. I probably did because as I'm thinking about it, Charlotte, that just makes more sense. So that's what we're going to do. So I wanted this to flip up and I wanted my red line to be on the outside. So if this is going to flip up this way, we want our red line here. So I think it's going to be way easier to do it this way. So then we don't have to worry about all that bulk when we're trying to glue this down. So I'm pretty sure when I did the other one, I did this. I did this before I glued it in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So I think it's easier. So take my advice, learn from my mistake, glue your index card on your flaps before you glue your flaps into your little fold. We're going to cut this, and you're going to decide, do I want to cut my corners or do I want to leave my corners? So now we have this. And now what you're going to do is this is going to be your guideline, and you're going to glue this right at the bottom of that. There's your guideline. And I think we might cut our corners. It just, I don't know, it's kind of a neater look. Trim your corners. So I'm going to turn this because I can see it better this way. Try to keep this as straight as you can. Just like that. Flip this up. And so now you've got your two pieces. And they appear to be a little bit wonky. Why is that? Why is that? And we're going to trim our corners just because I like the look better. Personal preference, guys. You can see you don't have to. We're going to. So if you have any questions about this or anything else, please let me know in the comments. All right. So now I don't like this, and that is where this washi came in. I didn't grab, I had this and I like the gold. It's pink, it's gold, it's hot air balloons. Well, if you're in Arizona, next month is when you start seeing the hot air balloons. So it's kind of cool, but it's not Christmassy. But that's okay, doesn't have to be. So because washi tape is a temporary tape, I always like to put a little bit of glue. And this is going to go, make sure you do not go over your fold, because if you do, you're going to have trouble. Just that little bit of bulk sometimes. Sometimes you're okay, sometimes not so much. So you have to decide that. I went over just a tiny bit here. That's okay, right there. And then this one, I'm going to do the same thing because I don't want to see that. And I thought about just leaving it like this, just this page like that, but it really then had no value. So you can decorate it, you can stamp it, you don't have to use a pocket. You can get your stamps out, you can get your napkins out. You do with that what you want, but I thought the pocket was cool, especially if you're going to give it as a gift and you want to add like a card or something like that. And I can see, do I have yeah, I've got a little bit of washi tape just kind of peeking out right there. Get rid of that. So we're going to put a pocket down there. But first, I looked at this and I thought, well, you flip this up and you've got washi tape, and that's really cool looking. So we need washi tape on this side as well, I think, just so that it kind of goes together. And this is plain, so washi tape's not going to hurt anything. I like it, I like it. And then I looked at it and I thought, well, you know, that's good, but this is plain. So then I just kept going with the washi tape. So you do what you think looks good. I like it. I like it, I like it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to put washi tape. I think I won't go all the way to the bottom, though. I went all the way to the bottom on the other one and then had to round the corners. So I think this one I'm going to come up high enough where I don't have to worry about the corners. Boy, I tell you, I need to clean my mat. I can't believe that Halloween is gone and I have not created not one Halloween journal this year. And I've got the coolest Halloween stuff, guys. Yeah, kind of sad. So see, I really like that. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to put a little bit of glue. The process is the same. And then, can't remember where I got this washi tape, but it's cute. It may have been Grabby. And then you can see there's just a little hair there where the turn goes. And I think on that side we're good. So look at that, just, it's really cute. And then we did a pocket, and for those of you that are going to go, I need to know the measurements of the pocket. And I know, I think this is a 3.5. I know that, you know, and I used to be like that. I needed to know everything. Yeah, or 2.5 by, it's just like 3 7/8. So I'm thinking to not waste this piece. Let's see, it's just so pretty. I don't want to waste it. It's a little bit big. I'm going to leave it that way because I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to leave it just a little bit taller. And we're going to cut, I think maybe right to there. That's going to work. And we'll take a little thumbnail out before I put that away. Let's check it out. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Yeah, normally I would be putting tags in here. I would be doing my thing, but nope. Not now. And we need to, oh, I didn't round that. What was I thinking? I need to round this. Wasn't thinking. We're going to round that, which means we're going to round this. It should be good. Okay. Yep, that's going to go just like that. That's not going to be an issue. So we're going to glue 3 corners. Just like that. So cute. So cute. So there's where your tag goes. Look at that. It's just cute, cute. So then when I was looking at this, I thought, well, you know, the easiest thing is to do just another pocket. But I thought, what do you want to do another pocket for? Let's do a belly band. I almost hate to cut this just for a belly band. So let me see. I don't believe I have. I think I used up all my scraps. No, I didn't either. I'm not going to cut this. I've got this piece. So we're going to use this. Because it makes no sense to me at all to cut a good piece of cardstock for a belly band. So we're going to do this. And I think I'm going to cut some of the white off of this. Don't need it all. And I think I'm going to take a thumbnail out of it. And I think, let me go this way. And then this is going to go here like that. Yeah, and then we're going to decorate it. So you're only going to go on 2 sides because you want your tag to be able to, or your piece of vintage paper, or your gift card, or whatever you may want to put in here. You want to be able to go in the top and come out the bottom. You want to make sure you don't go over your fold. that moved, so I think I was a little bit too wide. Hopefully there's enough glue on this that it's going to be okay, or did I just cut the glue off? Yep, I was afraid of that. It moved because it was too close to the spine. So now we have our, it's just cute. So let's decorate this. I pulled out the Grabby book from yesterday's video. And I tell you, I gotta clean this place up. And I grabbed a sticker page. Let's see what we've got that we can use. It's gonna be super cute. This would be cute. Are these stickers? No, they're not stickers. I don't feel like gluing all of that. So stickers, we want stickers. This page, this might be cute, but I don't know if I would have to cut. This might be cute. Let's see. Are these stickers? Yeah. Let's see if I can get this out. Okay. Let's use this. Cute, cute. All right. So, what do we want on our cover? Will this fit? How about this door? This is really cute. Hopefully this will fit. Super, super cute. And maybe cute. And I probably need my tweezers. Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Let me get this off. Put a candle there. Okay, then when we look on the inside, we want to do something with this. And I think he is probably, yeah, I think he's too tall. But this will work. We've got that. And let's put the Christmas tree, or do we want, I can cut him off. I can cut this. Ooh, it's gonna fit. Yay, look at that, guys. I think I have to trim, not really even. How cute is that? Let's see if we can get this snow globe on the belly band. Grabby did a good job. Cute, and then maybe a little greenery. Do I have to cut this out? Yep. Do I have to cut this out? Nope. Just a little greenery makes it all the difference in the world. That is so cute. Okay, then do we want... I kind of wanted the snowman. I want the snowman. I kind of want the Christmas. Oh, well, we may not use a snow. Yeah, we can. I think we can. He's so cute. Look at that. You won't know what I did. And that looks like it was meant to be there. And then let's see, can we get him holding the lantern? Can we do that? Because that's really cute. Oh, and then some greenery. Is that going to look good? Just a tiny little bit of trimming right there. And then the berries. I think let's cut them off like that. And then maybe here, let's use this wreath. And some greenery. I mean, we have it. Why not use it? And this one. I've used the page. See, it's good around. Yeah. Festive. Look at that. It's so cute. Who wouldn't want to get this? This is adorable. Look at that. You open this up. We're a little bit over. It's okay because you can kind of just push those in. It's so cute, guys. Look at, put your little tag or whatever in there. There's your index cards. Put a little gift card or a tag in there. So you're going to have to let me know what you think about these. I love this idea. That candle keeps coming up. I think we're going to need just the tiniest bit of glue. He doesn't want us, that little flame is being difficult. Difficult enough where it's going to cause trouble for the new owner. We don't want that. Okay, there's our make. Super, super cute. Where's our, okay, last week. Let me just grab a drink. I started putting the signatures together in the Christmas kits. 3 signatures are going in these books, guys. They're cute. They're really cute. Okay, do you remember we did these? We did cute little, ooh, you escaped. We did cute little cards. So the first one, oh, I did this one first, so let's go. I did add some names to this according to the comments. So I want to thank you. Oh, VJ, Vicky Designs, Vicky Jensen, this is for you. I have been really bad with mail. I have to warn you, I've been really bad with mail. Nothing went out last week, so everything should go out by Monday, I promise. Everything should go out. This one here, let's go. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Eventually, every name will be called, so don't get upset, don't get depressed. Mary Gerhardt. Okay, Mary, if you are watching, I do not believe I have your address, so you have until next week to get to me. Use the Etsy link. Sometimes when I post, the Etsy link is not in the description, so I will try to get that to you. I will try to do that. I have been posting from my iPad and not getting on the computer, so you might have to go like a couple videos in and find it, but I will try to remember because I don't want you to have to search for it. So Mary, you have until next Friday, and then this is going back in the pool. So guys, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by, for hanging out with me. Enjoy, be safe, and keep creating. I really appreciate you. Thanks again so much. Big hugs, everyone. Bye.